As you can readily see, the Cadillac motor car for 1958 is a rare masterpiece in all the things that make a Cadillac a Cadillac.
That was Cadillac then. This is Cadillac now. Much different story, isn't it? Hello and welcome to Drive Steady. Today we're going to talk about the Cadillac XT4 and tell you why Cadillac is on the rise again. Back in the days when Cadillac was dominating the luxury car segment, it was building these beautiful cars with amazing lines. Then they went through a slump in the 90s and early 2000s. They've caught a stroke of luck, however. The auto industry is dominated by SUVs nowadays. Why is Cadillac lucky, you ask? Because they have one of the most iconic SUVs in the Escalade. The Escalade has provided a strategy platform for Cadillac to build upon. After seeing the XT4 on the road, we instantly had to talk about it and how good it looks. The XT4 is all new for 2019. It slots in as Cadillac's small SUV and competes against the likes of the Audi Q3 and the Mercedes GLA class. The XT4 comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder that pumps out 237 horsepower and 258 pounds-feet of torque, which has made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission. The XT4 comes standard as a front-wheel drive, but it can also be optioned as all-wheel drive, as you'll see in the build and price later. Moving into the interior, and the highlight that everyone hated and complained about with Cadillac interiors is the infotainment system, formerly known as Q. It's now been completely replaced by something Cadillac is calling Cadillac User Experience. Who thought of that one? That's pretty bland. I kind of like the Q name better, but hey, maybe Cadillac just wanted to get as far away from Q as possible because they were criticized so much by it, but who knows? Well, since they've got the Q issue resolved, the interior layout is pretty clean and it has a resemblance of a lot of its German competitors. The exterior is where the XT4 really shines. Like we mentioned, we saw one on the road for the first time and we were shocked by how good it looks, especially in black with the sport trim. And those tail lights, Cadillac went with a subtle change to the classic elongated tail light, and man does it look good. It's amazing how Cadillac has made a small SUV have such presence. When you look at some of the competitors that we mentioned earlier, Cadillac has really tried their best to outshine them, and they've succeeded by designing something that's really elegant, modern, yet classic and sticks to their design roots. As you can tell, we really like the XT4 and the way it looks, so genuinely we were curious about pricing and options and features. Because of that, we're going to do a build and price of the 2019 XT4. Alright, here we are on the Cadillac build and price tool for the XT4. And this thing is a little bit tricky. I'm going to try and explain to you what options to pick with others and what not to pick, because Cadillac's taking an interesting approach here in that they're kind of giving you discounts when you bundle some options together, and you'll see that as we progress here. But to start off with, you get 3 trims. You get the luxury, premium luxury, and sport. The luxury and premium luxury are basically a level up from one another. The luxury is the standard trim. It comes pretty loaded with most of the things that you need. So LED headlights, rear park assist. It comes with the 8-inch screen. It comes with the same engine. It has some safety features as well down here, which I will explain in the options. So rear park assist. It also comes with the rear view camera as well, which is standard on most 2018 and above cars. But so that's the luxury trim. The premium trim is basically, the premium luxury trim is basically leather seating and some additional safety features. We would actually go with the sport And there's a visual difference here that we really like with the Sport. And I'm going to show you here. So when you click on the Sport, I don't know if you can tell the difference from the front here. Can you see that? There's some difference here between the two. And mainly in the rear, the tail lights become clear here. Let me show you with the Luxury. See the red lights here? And when you go to the Sport, they're clear. They actually look better on a black car, which I'll show you next. The next option is front wheel drive or all wheel drive. This car comes standard with front wheel drive. The all wheel drive, it depends on what part of the country you live in. If you like the feeling of all wheel drive, I know some people don't like front wheel drive cars. For now, we're just gonna leave it with front wheel drive because we're trying to save some money for some of the other features. Next is the color. And for the color, we really like this in black. I mean, like we mentioned earlier, we've seen this car in black with these tail lights and they look amazing. So I'm gonna enlarge this so you see what I'm talking about. But this looks really, really nice in person. And in my opinion, in the photos, these look great. These new tail lights and in black, when you add on the additional wheels as well, it just enhances it so much better. Now onto the interior color. I think this is one place where Cadillac didn't really do a good job, and let me explain why. To start off with, you get jet black with cinnamon accents, which looks nice. When you look at it here on a black interior, you've got some contrast stitching. I don't know if you can tell here, but you can see it's a little brown here, and on the doors here, you got some contrast stitching. However, the part that I don't like is the lightweight and jet black. They put red accents in this, and I don't know why you would put red accents on a light color. It almost ruins the look. You're almost kind of going sporty and luxury at the same time, and it doesn't work. It would make sense if you went with the cinnamon on the light and then you kept the red stitching for the black interiors. I'm not sure what Cadillac did there. It doesn't really make sense to me. As we've mentioned before, we do like light interiors to contrast with dark exterior cars. So we preferably would have liked this lightweight. However, because of this red accent, we don't think it looks good. We're just gonna stay black with black. Next are the packages. And this is where it gets very interesting. And please be conscious here when you're making decisions on which packages to get. Starting off, you've got comfort and technology preferred package. Okay, so what does this get you? This gets you a whole bunch of stuff. Leather seating surface, driver and front passenger ventilated seats, 8-way power front seat adjusters. Basically, it upgrades from 6-way. Hands-free tailgate, the 8-inch reconfigurable gauge cluster. You get the head-up display, which is questionable. We don't really like it, but some people do. And wireless charging is usually a gimmick. Let me tell you the interesting part here. Basically, the comfort and technology preferred package is a combination of the comfort and convenience package and the technology package. What they've done is if you take 1400, let's assume you're gonna buy the technology package, you like the options, and you like the comfort and convenience package as well. If you add these two together, 2450 and 1400, it equates to 3,850 up here. What they've done is they've said, oh, if you like these two options, we're going to incentivize you to buy the comfort and technology preferred package, and it's going to cost you $3,350. You save $500 if you were to pick the comfort and technology preferred package as opposed to just picking the comfort and convenience, and the technology package together. That is one part of it. So let me show you, there's like another trick built in here which kind of makes it a little bit more expensive. Comfort and technology preferred package. If I click on this guy, it's gonna say, oh, wait a minute. Now you have to add, it's gonna add the technology package like we mentioned earlier. Now you have to add leather seats, which costs more, comfort and convenience package, which is already included, and you have to add the cold weather package. So your total price change is $4,200. So you say, okay, sure, I'm gonna go with that as well. $44,615. Now let me show you something. We're at $44,615, right? This adds the Comfort and Technology Preferred package, the Comfort and Convenience package, the Technology package, and the Cold Weather package. Check this out. I'm going to uncheck the Comfort and Technology Preferred package. This, for some reason, raises the price. The Comfort and Technology package, and the Cold Weather package are all checked. Again, it's kind of baffling. It's almost like if you're gonna pick those options, you might as well just pick it, and it drops the price. It's almost a no-brainer. You should. This Comfort and Technology Preferred package. It seems like you just pick it and you just go with it. So we're gonna move on from these, and we're gonna go to some of these other ones down here. So the Driver Assistance package has some more safety features: forward and reverse park automatic braking. I know that there's a standard feature here that's very similar to this, and adaptive cruise control advanced usually is like a plus, advanced cruise control plus, so it's already got it. It just makes it more advanced and more sophisticated. For $1,100, we're gonna skip it. A driver awareness package. I know for a fact that most of these features are already in here, so I don't know what Cadillac is doing for $770. We will pass on this for sure. Trailer package. This car is not really made for pulling anything. Heavy duty cooling system. Sure, if you want to go for it, but we definitely are not going for this one. Next is the wheels, so the exterior. We are a big fan of presence, right? And nothing screams presence like a nice set of wheels. And for this car, we do like the 20-inch wheels for an extra $1,100. So let me check this and let me show you the visual difference here between these two. You can see that these bigger wheels actually set the car off a lot better. Let me maximize it here so you see, and that looks really sharp, and you can see some of these accents in here are blacks. Contrasts the car very well. Engine block heater, no. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to go over something. I'm gonna go back here. This Sport Dynamics package is again similar to the strategy with the Comfort and Technology Preferred package. So the Sport Dynamic package includes these wheels that we option separately and the active sport suspension. So if you pick these two together, it costs $2,300. But if you option it with this package, you save another, what is this, 500 bucks? They give it to you for $1,800. We personally don't care for active sport suspension, especially for a car like this. What we did is, it's nice of Cadillac to just offer it independently. So I'll just take the $1,100 because I really only care for the wheels. So that's another thing that Cadillac is bundling. Engine block heater, like I said, don't care. And here's that additional $1,200 options. The active sport suspension, if you want to customize it separately, you can, but we're not going to do that. Power sunroof. Now this is really questionable. Some people like it, some people don't, but we really don't put any value on it, and it's fine the way it is. So we're gonna skip this $1,500 option, and we're gonna go straight into the interior. And the Cadillac user experience with navigation. This is another one that's a gimmick, and I absolutely not recommend this because all of these things come standard in the XT4. Every single one of them is standard. You do not get anything in addition to this when you pick this Cadillac user experience with navigation. The only thing you get is this Bose center point surround sound, and you get navigation, which in our opinion is not worth it because you've already got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the navigation applications for those systems are fantastic. This is an absolute skip for $1,500. Rear seat infotainment, no. And all these other weird all-weather floor mats, you can probably get something better from the aftermarket anyway. All of these we're basically skipping. Accessories, we are skipping. These are just add-ons that manufacturers try to nickel and dime you with. I Would not recommend touching any of these. Next, we're pretty much done here, and here's our summary. Here is our car. Here's the interior. And here is the exterior. Very sharp looking, and in person it looks even better, especially this back view. Just fantastic job by Cadillac. So what was our total here? $45,715. We've got the color as a $625 option. We've selected a couple packages, the comfort and technology package, which includes all these other items here, and the cold weather package bundled in. That's going to cost us $4,700. It's hefty, but you are getting a lot of value for your money there. Next is the $1,100 for the wheels, which are definitely worth it. And that's pretty much it. You've got total before package savings, $46,715 is your MSRP for this car. You've got a package discount of $500, which is kind of what they're doing. It's another gimmick. And you get $500 for a total cash allowance. And you've got $1,000 of discount. That puts it at $45,715. And that would be our build and price, or our drive steady version of the XT4. We are big fans of this car just because of the way it looks, and Cadillac is on a resurgence. Their design looks great. It competes very nicely with some of the other manufacturers like BMW's X3 or even the X1, the Mercedes and the Infiniti, and even the Audi, the Q3. Cadillac has done a great job here. We give this a thumbs up, and it gets a buy rating from us, buy or lease, whatever your preference is. But we'd like to hear what your thoughts are on the XT4. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you prefer something else over it? Do you think it's worth $45,000? Drop us a line and share your thoughts with us. And as a friendly reminder, if you like our video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to stay up to date with our uploads. Till next time, drive steady.